Putting pop culture references in video games has become the norm, and Borderlands 4 is no different. Today we're going to be looking at pop culture references in Borderlands 4. Let's get started. League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena game, also called a MOBA. Today we're going to be looking at Draven. He's one of the game's most flamboyant and arrogant characters, known for his showmanship, charisma, and his obsession with being adored. His signature mechanic is a spinning axis. His basic attacks can cause his axis to spin, and when they land, they bounce back to a location for him to catch. Catching them keeps the damage rolling, but it forces the player to constantly reposition. This makes him one of the most mechanically demanding ADCs. In Borderlands 4, we are introduced to the Spinning Blade Legendary, which when we throw the blade, after it hits an enemy, it can rebound back just like Draven's spinning blades, and we can catch this to refund that spent blade so we can throw it again. Each time it is thrown, it's harder to catch, as the height and distance are not consistent, and you need to adjust every single time it is thrown.
I'll take that.
Overall, I think this is a really cool reference that they put into the game, and I know all the League players are happy with it too. Let me know down in the comments if you think that they should add other League weapons and abilities into the game. The Star Wars franchise has grown a lot over the years, with several new movies, shows, and video games. But our first reference on the list is actually from the 2005 film Revenge of the Sith. This reference is on the gun First Impression, which was awarded to any players who pre-ordered the game. It has the quote, "Hello there," at the bottom of the gun's overview. This is in reference to when Obi-Wan Kenobi has been sent to find General Grievous in Pao City on the planet Utappa. He ends up finding General Grievous and manages to catch him off guard, and he then says the iconic line, "Hello there." This gun has a really cool ability where the chance to have a critical hit is based off the target's HP. So if you were lucky enough to pre-order the game in time, there are some pretty fun critical hit builds you can do with it. Men in Black. The Men in Black franchise has tried numerous times to get into the video game industry without much success. But thankfully, with Borderlands 4, we can get one of the funniest weapons from the Men in Black franchise, the Noisy Cricket. This is a gun that is given to new recruits in the Men in Black program that is comically small, and upon using it, all the recruits find out that it has the strongest kick out of every weapon in the arsenal, and it ends up throwing Will Smith through a windshield on his first time using it, which is funny because earlier in the film, Will Smith had said, "I feel like I'm going to break this damn thing," which is referenced at the bottom of the weapons overview. In Borderlands 4, this can be farmed off of Sydney Spiny Legs and was personally my favorite leveling weapon when I was getting Rafa to level 50 and then Ultimate Vault Hunter level 5. The splash damage is really fun, and when you're using the build that revolves around the first bullet in your magazine doing extra damage, it really goes well. All in all, really fun gun, and I'm really happy that they added it into the game. Next on the list we have Super Smash Bros. Melee. This one for me was pretty nostalgic. I didn't get to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee when I was younger, but I do remember being in school and having everybody just keep quoting the Wombo Combo bit. After getting the gun, I thought this was awesome, and it's got some cool features with it, with the very high rate of fire and shooting the rockets as every other round comes out. It's a pretty good gun and will take you into the end game. This one's a lot of fun.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
Halo 2 is an iconic game that has been referenced in many games, movies, and TV shows. In Halo 2, Master Chief takes the Covenant's bomb and hand delivers it back to one of their major ships and destroys it, using the blast to return back to the ship. And in a funny sequence, we get for a brick, he flew pretty good line.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
Chief, get inside. Gear up. We're taking this fight to the surface.
The shotgun has a lot of potential to be fun with both the floating explosives that come back down in mortar fire and the ability to do the secondary fire that allows the projectiles to stick to the target and on a reload or weapon switch to explode. This being a turret gun gives a lot of room for creativity here. Another good one that they put into the game. That concludes part 1 of pop culture references in Borderlands 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to get better with every video that I put up. I really appreciate all of the views and all my subscribers, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment if you found any references I didn't mention here, and please subscribe if you want to see part 2 of pop culture references in Borderlands 4. Thanks so much, guys. Bye. Please check out my most recent video here and the Borderlands 4 guide playlist here.